Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey, I'm Sheila Hamilton, and we're here with Logan, Lynn, and Eric Hutchinson as part of our Keep Oregon Well campaign. Eric, it's so good to see you.
Great to be here.
So, your life has been wild since we last saw you.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how you're doing in the self-care category.
Well, the short answer is I put a lot of work into it. I'm a big believer of happiness is a garden, and you have to tend to it. So I have a therapist that I talk to on the phone when I'm on the road, and I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out where some of the dissatisfaction comes from in my life, and some of that stuff comes out in the music and the songs, and some of it, I'm still always working through.
Have you ever suffered from or had a person close to you suffer from a mental illness?
I've definitely had depression a bunch in my life. This is really like maybe my first or second tour where I felt really good and vibrant every day getting up, so that's been nice to sort of be a little more clear.
You can really hear it in your last album, like good vibes coming through. A lot of artists worry, when I'm so happy, like there aren't going to be any cool songs. Did you worry about that at all?
No, not exactly. I'm actually not a believer you have to be miserable to make music. When I'm like depressed, I can't do anything. I don't want to make music.
Yeah.
I can write about it later when I'm in a better mood, but like being really upset doesn't create for me really, So I usually like to figure it out later. And a lot of the music, I think there's a misconception that my songs are very happy because they're upbeat.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, lyrically, when I look back at them, I was always working through something and kind of trying to cheer myself up a lot of the time.
Yeah, no kidding. So I want to know, you're touring with Kelly Clarkson tonight. Do you actually interact with the big people that you're opening for? Do you have any interchange with her? Do you develop relationships when you're on the road?
Yeah, she lets me shine her shoes once a week, which is really cool. So, there's like 150 people backstage working on this tour. We've got us and Pentatonics, and it's just like really huge. It's like a circus back there. But yeah, we've gotten to hang out a little bit and see her in catering or whatever. And she had me come up and we did a Pink song the other night as a duet, which was really cool.
Awesome.
On stage with her.
So
she's super friendly and really supportive. And the other night I came off stage and she goes, "Fuck you, your voice sounded so good tonight." I said, "Fuck you too."
That's the best. It's totally the best. The reason I mention her, she's also been really open about mental health, really open about where she is in different struggles. And I'm just wondering if it's not going to be a characteristic of younger performers, that this is like part of what we talk about and deal with.
I think it definitely is something, that's why I was interested in being involved with this today, is it's certainly something I think should be discussed more out in the open. I always felt like I was just doing something wrong, or I've got friends that say, why is it so much harder for me to be happy than other people? And I think I tell everybody they should at least try talking to a therapist once or twice and see how it goes. Everyone's got something to talk about.
Wow,
Yeah.
So cool that you're bashing the stigma. Eric, thanks a lot for being with us. Logan, Lynn, Eric Hutchinson, and I'm Sheila Hamilton.